Hello everybody, it's Dr. Zaino with 15-Minute Fuel. Where just in 15 minutes a day, we're going to fuel your mind, your body, and your future. Alright, when we're waiting for everybody to get on, happy Monday. That's what I'm doing this on a Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. We had a great week. We're actually in Atlanta, Georgia. This week we're going to Nashville, Tennessee to see Dr. Axe and his Cairo CEO and all the other good masterminds we get to do there. Once again, if you want to binge on some 15-minute fuels, if you're trying to catch up, go to SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, and Overcast. That's our podcast format. Also, go to Dr. Zaino fan page on Facebook, and you'll be able to like, follow, and make sure you get the notifications so you know when we're live. And that's a great way where you could send me any type of personal messages or direct messages to answer any comments or topics on the show that we do daily. And your comments and topics are fuel for our fuels. Thank you so much. Also on YouTube is where we station all of our 15-minute fuels and our We Are Hero shows. And speaking of the We Are Hero shows, episode 28 came out today. It's already out. Check it out. You're going to see a link probably pop up right there during this episode. Always make sure you watch it, enjoy it. I'm actually going to talk about something that was on the episode that everybody's really loving. So I'll go a little bit more in depth on that today. And make sure you share it, just like you're doing here. So the fact that you're watching, just hit the share button, hit the love, show me some love, let me know you're there, and let me know where you're from, who's on, and any questions you may have. If you are watching this or listening to this and it's not live, that's fine. Still contact me through those portals or whatever platform you're listening or watching this at, and I answer all comments personally myself. I'm still doing it now. In a couple years, when there's millions of people, we'll figure out a way to scale it, but as for now, you're absolutely getting me 100% of the time. All right, so today, we're going to talk about creating your environment for success. And in episode 28, if you watch it, there's a scene when I'm talking about, in my gym, why my gym's a certain way at my house. Number why I wanted a gym in the house. Or when you go into my library, my office, why things are the way they are. And it means so much to me. And I'm just not walking into my office. I'm actually walking into an environment I created that automatically brings me to a higher level of vibration. I think differently. And I'm going to explain that. When you grow up, you can even see in my movie theater room, I have pictures. And, when we were kids, we literally created vision rooms and we never knew it. For you guys out there, for you gals out there, just think about it. When you were a kid, the toys you liked, the teddy bears, the little figures that you played with, they all representing something. Because when you played with the Barbie dolls, Barbie representing something very good to you, right? It was something, you admired about her, and she wore, all the things. You get the Ken doll and all that stuff. So your toys represented something to you. The posters on your wall representing something to you. It's something that you liked. So you didn't put a painting of fruit. I talk about the bowls of fruit in your house, or the bowls of fruit on a wall. Or it's like a picture of a tree like this. It's like, as we, remember when we were kids, we're asked, what do we want to be? And as we're adults, we ask each other, what do you want? What do you do? Right? So what do you want to be? When we were a kid, we had the pictures and we had the posters. Or when you would draw something as a kid, it would be something like a superhero or a beautiful house you wanted someday, and you would draw your family and your pet dog in there. So it was always things that had a lot of meaning. And what blows me away, you could spend thousands of dollars to hear a guru tell you, you need to build a vision board. And we're going to build this vision board, and you're going to print out pictures. And you're going to put them on a board, and you look at them every day, and then your manifestations and your dreams will come true. And I was listening, I'm like, wow, is that what I paid thousands of dollars for? I'm like, that's what I did when I was a kid. I had a Lamborghini poster, I had Lou Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger poster, Lee Labrada in my closets, I had Stallone figures, I had G.I. Joe figures. So all around my room, even when I was a kid, I had these things, and I walked in there, even subconsciously, it got me excited. It created vision, passion, imagination, excitement. And that's what we could do as well. And there's multiple levers to do it. And I'll explain that we could start doing this now, no matter what your age or what you're going through. The first thing I tell you to do is go through your house and rip off anything that doesn't have any meaning for it. Because a wall is clear, leave it blank unless you could find something that really fits there. In my office, there was this big space that I knew I wanted a quote there, but I didn't know what to put there, and I left it blank for about 4 or 5 years. And one day when I was adjusting, it came to me, the phrase, I am healing. I am ... healing. And it just meant so much to me because when you read it, I am healing, the person's saying, I am healing, right? So it took me 4 or 5 years, but I'd rather leave that wall blank. But then when I found it, boom, it went right up in there. So everything in your surroundings should create this environment for success. And what I mean an environment for success, it's something that inspires you, it motivates you, it brings your vibration and level of energy up, and it's multiple things. So my gym, it's the colors black and yellow. That's my favorite colors. I'm wearing my hero shirt right now. It looks like the Dazed and Confused dude because you can't see it, but it really has. I'm too short. Well, anyways, it has hero on it. You'll see that. Black and yellow is my favorite color. Why? I just like how it's stimulating. The yellow and black contrast is great. It gets me. It's very vibrant. That's Rocky colors. That's something that means a lot to me. Rocky, multiple things. Stallone's story, the story of Rocky, the fact that that was my first movie that I watched with my dad. I remember that in the movie theaters at, probably in the late 1970s. I remember being in the movie theater. It was one of the movies I saw with my parents and just watched those. And I remember a Christmas Day, Rocky 4 or 5 came out, and we all went after Christmas dinner to see that. So you see, it just has so much meaning. So even though I pass, that reminds me of that stuff. So, and those pictures of Arnold, it just reminds me of their careers, their inspiration. So even on a subconscious level, I'm inspired all around me. And when you're inspired and when your energy goes higher, you get those great thoughts. You get creative. You get imagination. In my office, I have memorabilia. I have like movie memorabilia, things that meant to me. And movies mean a lot to me, not because it was a good movie, but it struck something in me. The reason why I get emotional, I like something, is because something related to me or my character related to it. That's why I have it. That's why I had those posters or certain books. Those books mean a lot to me. That's what I study. That's my treasure. And then also when I'm working on Pandora, I have a playlist of songs, the right music that I need to kind of get me in that level when I write. So when I'm writing or working on something, I like to play music, and there's a certain music that I like to listen to that gets me in the zone. And I create the whole atmosphere to get me in the zone. Now you could do this at home, you could do this in your kitchen, you could do this at work. What are the things that could set you in the zone? So if it's your kids, that's the picture of your kids. If it's something that when you look at it, you get happy or you smile, boom, put it right there. So you're creating your environment for success. So you're not creating a vision board, you're not creating a vision statement, and you're not creating like a PowerPoint that I used to look through. Even though they're great, I'm creating a vision surrounding. So I'm here in the movie theater room, so I have, Leonidas from 300, Superman, Rocky, James Bond, and Willy Wonka. And then Whitney has all her nice paintings of The Wizard of Oz. So, all these things bring memories. So subconsciously, it brings you in a better state. The floor in here is zebra carpeting. Don't ask me why, it just looked cool. So it's, you do things to stimulate your creativity and get in a great state. Because that way, with the music, with the scenery, with the memories, when you walk in, you walk into an environment that's conducive, right? And that's the whole thing you want to do. So you create your environment to get well. So that's why I tell people, get rid of the bowls of fruit on your wall. And because they're not inspiring you, they're not making you a better person. So again, just like it is, you got to be careful of the people that you surround yourself with. Well, why don't you surround yourself with people or pictures or music or scenery that gets you to the level or gets you inspired to do it. So now watch what happens though. So whether it be your home or your office, when you create this environment, and it could be good things, it could be things that are very meaningful to you. So my dad, I still have my dad's cologne, right? So I have my dad's cologne, and watch this. One of the greatest memory triggers is smell. I don't know if you know that. Have you guys do that? Like you'll be walking somewhere and you smell something, and it brings you your memory back from like a childhood. You're like, wow, it smells like something my mom used to cook, or even a bad smell. It reminds you of something from 30, 40 years ago. So have the smell. So I have my dad's cologne, right? I mean, it's, probably 28 years old, but I have my dad's cologne there, and it kind of smells like my dad and then brings those memories back. So every time I get dressed, I see it there. I get a little picture of my dad when I'm getting dressed in the morning. Little stuff, all around the house too. So smell is important, sound is important, sights, and have little things that mean a lot to you, that when you see it, someone else might not think about it, but when you see it, it brings you back. Maybe it's something your kid made for you when they were 3 and now they're 33. But you look at it and it brings you to a level of gratitude, gratefulness, love, compassion, right? So those levels of gratitude, love, compassion, inspiration, that is all an area that you create. Or let me say that. I don't think you create in those areas. I think you remember, or you get the downloads, so to speak. So you create those because I think it tunes you in to just that God-given innate wisdom that you were given. You follow what I'm saying? So just like a radio signal. So there's radio waves, and I can't hear them, right? But when you have something to tune in, you could hear them. So I think when you raise your state by love, gratitude, appreciation, happiness, I think you're more receptive to just God talking to you and those amazing ideas that you have. And then they come through. I wrote an entire book. All this stuff, the 15-minute fuels, we haven't lost content one bit because it's just those downloads. So when I'm working on patients, I'm in a loving gratitude state. The colors are the colors I like. The smells are the smells I love and enjoy. I have the I am healing. I have little sayings all over the place that you just look at it. It brings me where I need to be. My patients are amazing. So I'm in the perfect state. Now, when you're in that environment, you'll get amazing ideas. And the biggest death that could ever happen is when you get the idea, you don't write it down. So make sure you always have a pad or you have your phone and you're ready to write it down or dictate it. Like today, Tim and I, we were talking at the office and then we had like 3 or good downloads and we write it down, it's there. So when you're in that environment, it opens you up to be receptive to some of the greatest ideas ever, answers to some of the problems you're going through, and it's done in a way that you would say it literally was a miracle. And I realized that when I was a kid, I had a vision room. I had the posters on the wall by toys representing something very exciting to me. I'd go downstairs in the playroom. They have all these characters that spark their imagination. As we became adults, the toys went away. The pictures of our favorite people and figures went down. We put bowls of fruit on the wall and trees and pictures of fish or something like that. And instead of being asked, what do you want to be? Meaning, what is your vision? You were told, what do you want? What do you do for a living? And it really, like all that, we took that childlike faith, acting like a child and having that beautiful creation and vision, imagination. And it was literally suffocated down to just conform like everybody else. And that's the secret identity versus being the hero. Our kids have the hero in them. So I'm asking, so basically all we have to do, I'm not asking you to add anything. I'm asking you to remember. I did a talk this weekend and I realized in the talk, because I'm talking and when I'm speaking, I'm in that zone. I'm in the zone where God placed me to be. And in the talk, I remembered, it's not about improving. You don't need to be better. You don't need something extra. You don't need to find your purpose. You just need to remember your purpose. See, we all had it. We weren't born void. We were born fully equipped. And we just need to ask God to remember. And just say, hey, I choose to remember my purpose, my gifts and talents. I choose to remember my purpose and allow life to reveal it to you in the most amazing way. So these are little tips you can do. So if you do have bowls of fruit on your wall, please take them down. No one's inspired by your bowls of fruit. Put something that is life-giving, inspiring to you, not anybody else, and really create an atmosphere that's conducive for creating inspiration, love, gratitude, excitement, and so many amazing things will go through those and come through you. And write them down. Don't forget them. Write them down and capture them and just allow the journey of life to get you where you need to be. So have an amazing day. If you like this, thumbs up, muscles up if you have those. Thank you for watching We Are Heroes episode 28. It is live today. Check it out. All the social media stuff, go through there. Dr. Zaino, subscribe, follow. Did we hit it all? One month. I will actually do that. We actually finished something called 1 month to win. It's going to be, we'll post it on my Dr. Zaino fan page. It's a free program. It's 1 month. 1 month, it's 5 videos a week with exercises to do and 1-page write-outs. And you do 5 videos a week. And on the weekends, you could catch up or do the exercises for 1 month. So 20 videos, it'll take you 1 month. And it gets you in the habit of winning. Little wins. Like you watch this today, win. I'm going to eat my meal, win. So if you get in the habit of winning, it builds confidence and it gets you excited to even win more. So I think we'll post that. We'll post that on the Dr. Zaino fan page. Check that out. All you have to do is put your email in and you get access to the whole program for you guys. No problem. That's my gift to you. So have an amazing day. Maybe you'll put the link on here.
Yeah, you can just say imhero.com.
Oh yeah, there you go. Go to imhero.com. So we have that I am hero. So just go to imhero.com. And when you say I am hero, just feel really good about it when you type it in. imhero.com, and then you'll see it'll lead you to the page, and you'll get that free 1 month to win. And also PM me, because my goal is I want to make a bunch of 1 month programs that I could really give out. You know, my goal is to do one program a month. And so the I am hero one, just go to imhero.com and sign up there and get your 1 month to win. And give me your feedback, because I could always, make things even better. So have an amazing day. I got a podcast coming up with Entrepreneur on Fire. It's one of the top 10 podcasts in the world. So I'm very grateful and blessed to do that. And I'm glad I got in state. I'm inspired by you guys. I have a lot of energy. I'm sweating, so I'm in the zone. And so now I'm going to bring that to the podcast to help get this message out to the world. Have an amazing day. God bless. We'll see you soon.